Statistical analysis has indicated that Doom's abilities vary according to the sufferer's date of birth. In order to establish your own ability levels, please enter your birthday. Doom's abilities vary according to the sufferer's date of birth. You want me to be honest with you when you use words like that?
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space.
I'm being chased by an invisible circus performer. I think we brought our pelican cases for all these smart drugs and whatever else. I think one of these has those foam cutouts inside, and I'm carrying a whole Warhammer army for someone. Very important. Very important. I deliver that with the paint unscathed. Oh, I just realized the deer is in a cave because it's hiding from the rain. Of course it learned that. That's awesome. Like it's desiccating him, which is weird because it's water. But Kojima, he does things like that. Kojima plays with your expectations of things like rain and arm hair and goosebump textures. Give me a little more nipples. Plays with your expectation of scars. Have I achieved commentary yet? We're gonna do a really weird sci-fi variation of the Timon and Pumbaa Aren't These Grubs Delicious scene, aren't we? We are?
Headed into town.
Why does Kojima think he can improve on umbrellas? Is nothing we have good enough for this man? Look at that thing waggle off his back like it weighs nothing. Oh, that reminds me. We should go ahead and bring this into the mix.
Right in front of the other.
Welcome to the Death Stranding gameplay meter. Right now, I would say serious chat of a postman, but we're way over in postman territory, right? We'll update that as we go along. 7 pieces of new cargo, 24 kilograms. Confirm consignment wait, we're in America. Why am I reading kilograms? This game just jumped the shark. I can't take this seriously at all anymore. Aging rain, fine. Invisible circus performers, I'm all about it. Ferrofluid shoulder pads, I want them. I do, right now. Kilograms. Welcome to the apocalypse. The only thing that could make America use the metric system and accept more than 2 days delivery time. S rank. I couldn't do it in Devil May Cry, but I can do it delivering packages. Let's move ourselves just a little further over into Postman. S rank.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
Holding chairs. Body.
How long since he flatlined?
Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where are you taking him?
Does that dude have a little, like,
To the
charm?
north.
Did you buy the battle pass, sir?
This route's crawling with PTs.
And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up.
Sam?
The worlds of the living and the dead all
Sam?
mixed together.
Coming out of the face and the crotch. What human fluids come out of both the face and the crotch?
Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
No, it's your Cirque du Soleil! Odradek's going, motherfucker! Listen to me! Maybe Odradek is actually the name of mine, not the name of the device. Maybe his is like Barrel Fuck. We don't need another thing. I have enough to keep up with right now. Fly out of here, flying man. Will someone explain anything? This is like watching Lost on fast forward. There's a crab. Several. It's got an umbilical cord. And a golden hand for a head. I didn't understand anything that just happened, but I think we can agree to move quite a bit back in this direction. just for the events that happen around us. Famous scene. Oh, we have, I didn't notice, we've got fucking handcuffs too.
We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
She has handcuffs on? I know we just opened the meter, and I didn't think I'd have to reveal this early in the stream, but I think we need to move to this triangle setup, which allows us to go towards the direction of Sad Boy. I think we're Action Hero Sad Boy right now, around in this range. Really wanted to reveal that about 3 hours into stream, not 1. Square to repatriate. I didn't hit square. If that hadn't been one of the teaser trailers, I'd be screaming right now. Have beaten it? Did you 100% it? 80% it? Or like 50% it?
Can you hear me?
You're doing construction. You don't need to answer all my questions. Forgive me. This game answered the most important question for Katie Cole, which is, Mads Mikkelsen is daddy. Time to bring out the Mads Mikkelsen bar chart. Villain, daddy. I can't show that to Katie. She'd be like, there's no difference. Not that there's no difference. Those are different scales, unrelated to each other. You should hear her talk about Jekt.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry.
Guillermo!
Well, a coroner.
I really wanted to see your Smaug. I so badly wanted to see your Smaug, sir.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted.
What
with
is-
dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name.
Dead Man?
I've never actually died.
But then, how long do we need to wait to ask?
I'm no expert.
I'm not going to be able to
but I
wait that
assure
long,
you
but just out of
it's for your
curiosity,
own
how long
protection.
do you wait before it's
See?
no longer really rude to ask? Sad boy, you got it.
Cutting-edge devices that keep us all
Move a little more sad
connected.
boy direction. In
Us?
fact, mostly into sad boy around here.
2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you.
Excuse me?
You're a repatriate. That makes you very special. Central
Really,
Node
I
was
just-
obliterated.
Blood's important,
in the
but I just want to know if
annihilation.
someone jerked me off in my sleep.
Game over.
That's just the
man.
truth. I'm sorry. That's what I want to know.
Place is a crater. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's
Does he have
only
an
so
electronic
much they can do
stethoscope?
with
Once
2
again,
days.
Kojima, some things just work well enough.
Things here are a mess. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do
You can't say that in a Kojima game. You can't promise that.
Because I'm not really here.
See? You can't...
This is just a chiralgram.
You don't even use the word hologram. You can't promise shit, dude.
And here, come the tears. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building.
No part of that building is a triangle either. What? What the fuck,
Bridges
man?
here by-
Work with care.
If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Routing. Routing gameplay. Routing gameplay, baby. Oh, I think it's time to move Norman Reedus a little bit. Yeah, let's go about that far. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh yeah, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, baby carrying postman. Oh, we don't have the baby right now. And when I ask people if I can use their voice for sound alerts, I give them little to no direction. And Carrie recorded herself saying leg like 5 times, I think. It's more than the number I've used. I've chosen 3 to put on today.
Leg?
Thank you.
Leg?
This will help to ease the pain
Hey, Shadows.
and allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Leg?
Her?
Leg?
The first and last female
Leg?
president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you?
She what?
You're not
Leg?
exactly
I just got over this shit with FF8.
Take that off before you come inside. That's the president's right-hand man, the director of bridges.
That's the
Die
president's right-hand man in the skull mask.
You were with Bridges one.
Wait, did you just say his name was Die Hardman?
Guess no
Wait,
introductions are necessary.
the president's right-hand man is a robot master from Mega Man. What the fuck has the country come to?
What's it been, Sam? 10 years?
Please tell me that's German
Look
and
at
it's
us.
Die Hardman.
A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this.
Amelie.
Amelie.
It's not that
You
good a
remember
movie.
Amelie went west.
Why do you just watch it?
Took her 3
Why is it
years.
your favorite?
She's trying to rebuild the country.
It's not a bad
You're
movie
the
either.
one I wanted to send, Sam.
I should watch Amelie again.
She needs you.
A weird outcome from playing Death Stranding. I played Death Stranding, so of course I watched Amelie again.
Together, you can help us reconnect. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do.
It's not just a
Alone, we
message
have
for
no
in the
future.
game.
Bridget, you're the president.
Samantha, go hug your neighbor.
Sam, listen to me.
Even if they fight you, even if they try to punch you away, go hug your... Let's watch the video. They were treating her on the holodeck. When we walked in, I was going to ask, how are their windows? Is this a recreation of the Oval Office? That's cool. I forgot to get around to that question, but I had been wondering for a little while. Be stranded with love.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead.
Boy, I have no idea why you
Word
couldn't
gets
get that
out,
job with Hallmark.
Bridges is finished.
He's
And what happened
stranded
here does
with
not
love.
leave this room. Do you understand? Before she died, the president made a contract with you. What are you talking about? As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America. You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
I think this is the time to
She
try.
succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Yeah, symbolic.
Director,
Are symbolic
her body
gestures
needs to be
gestures legally
cremated
binding?
before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater. What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now.
Are you about to ask me to carry my dead mom that I clearly had issues with somewhere else?
But the president's body has to be burned.
And burn it?
Every minute counts when transporting corpses for
R2, shift weight right. Oh, I
48
see.
hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh PT to make our lives hell.
Okay, so we burn them so they don't become ghosts. Got it. Whew, okay, maybe we don't run. More liable to sway side to side. If you begin to lose your balance, use L2 and R2. I like how they give me that tutorial, because this will be a regular thing.
Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her.
Yeah, very inspiring words. But I'm pretty sure, despite the fact we're doing a delivery, we should be well into sad boy territory. Let's see if we get fewer shifts if I just hold her all the time. It's actually started using the haptic. Oh my god, it uses them for weight, doesn't it? The heavier the load, the harder it is to pull the triggers. I'm silent because I'm trying to decide if that's amazing game design or trolling. I think we're gonna go this way. Pretty worried. Pretty worried about walking. Pretty worried about walking. Wow. I am. That's what I'm worried about right now. We're carrying our dead mom, and I've got to move Norman just a little bit back towards Postman. Igor thumbed up this bridge. Or no, Igor made this bridge. Touchpad to like.
Thanks for the help.
Hang on. Setting multiple likes at once can be pressed repeatedly during a window of time for setting... What? Why is mashing likes part of the mechanics? I can literally... Hey, smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe to my ladder put over a river. Kojima predicted everything would be content in the future. And he's probably right. Why? Why? Why is he right? We got all the way here without anyone saying, she ain't heavy. She's my mother. I'm proud of you for that, Samantha.
Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here.
That sounds like I should wait it out.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job.
But it's still alive.
Oh no.
It can't be repaired. And it can't
Oh, the
survive
religious right are
outside
tearing
the
themselves apart.
Pity if
It is a life, but on the other hand, it doesn't want to work. Oh my god, should it live? Should it die?
The order.
Yeah, we're not going back right now. Let's crack this baby open, set it out in the timefall for about 10 seconds, so we've at least got, you know, a young adult to chat with while we wait. Never mind, let's stay really quiet, not breathe, and not move.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
A round of applause, Odradek, a round of applause. Alright, so if it's switching regularly, like right to left, that means I'm as far as I can be from both of them, because they're alternating which is closer to me. There's a BT right in front of me on the river. I wish I'd bought this on PS4. You need to rock the controller to sleep. I think you're kidding, but it's a Hideo Kojima game, so I'll need to unpause for this to do anything, but... I feel ridiculous, but I want to live.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with a speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return.
Parenthood's pretty tough.
Sorry, disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's
It's the
office.
holodeck and you know
We
it.
need to talk.
It could be the Amazon rainforest if you wanted it to be.
See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
You just burp up an emoji? Examine figurines. You don't like what you see here? Fine, you can go look at the figurine. Let me get out of your way.
America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Homily.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam? You're here too.
Tall. Or Norman Reedus is short for a guy. I don't know.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. Body's still on the beach. I don't get to
Are we
grow
introducing
older.
a new thing?
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
You got any games on this
I
thing?
led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken. It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenut City. Well, that's what her keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo demons. Militant separatists.
Sorry, you
They
can't
run
say that.
Edgenut City. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid.
More shit. More shit's getting introduced.
This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral
Yeah, you
web.
forgot to make an
Take the
opening
Cupid
on the
west,
plug
Sam,
side of your
and
USB
reconnect
drive.
the people of our great nation.
I'm not getting involved with you or anyone else ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
That guy loves the talking heads. He never misses a chance to make a reference.
It's a funny word, strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore.
We should move this meeting. Truthfully, dead whales can explode. And I don't mean the one they blew up to get rid of the body.
But our bond still
Whales on
holds.
their own, their bodies can explode. And I'm having trouble following the plot, but from what I've gathered so far, these people aren't in favor of explosions.
Don't tell me we're not.
I'm not ready to fight the Orphan of Kos. I'm not at all ready.
Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions
Pardon?
for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your
May not be
overall
physically
health.
invasive, but I deserve a little privacy. Did you just wink at the camera?
I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier.
Do you mean my poop?
It's still just a best guess, though.
Does poop contain genetic material at all? Don't answer that, actually. I'll Google that in an incognito window someday when curiosity overtakes me.
The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. All you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring chiral communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
So I'm the guy who installs FiOS.
There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off. How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
It's really funny watching the guy with a carbon fiber skull mask and the guy with a surgery scar all the way across his forehead holding bloody boots mug at each other. Hold to open tool head. Nice. One of those symbols up there is a peeing baby.
Leg?
That is never mind.
If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination. Every parcel is a promise made to a person in need, and they're counting on you to deliver.
Lost cargo, disk-based media. Oh, shit, buddy. We gotta do this. Think we need to advance the postman axis? Oh, you're right. We haven't done that in a while. We are definitely getting further from our feelings and well down into postman. I think we're at least there. Are you fucking kidding me? All that's for Capital, not City? Dude, I'm gonna kill myself for likes. What the future would have learned from YouTube. 5.0 ladder attached to suit on the empty hip. 1.1s on both arms is fine. The transformation into a Gundam is progressing nicely. What if this is a gotcha thing? What was that flash? What the fuck's happening?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's
What?
been pinged.
What the fuck? Who's that?
Get to your destination.
What? No one told me about this shit. Oh my god, hang on.
Don't get too close to mule territory.
I don't know what mule territory is. Did anyone mention this earlier?
Focus on your deliveries for now.
I feel like I wasn't told about this. Shit, there's one with like a spear. I'm being hunted by the eclipse from Horizon. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're carrying like a whole bunch of boxes. A lot of them look the same. Is this like a gotcha thing? Because gotcha's big business. That's what someone would pay me to keep going. in the disconnected post-apocalyptic world. Imagine those gotcha screens, but instead of like flying in from the sky and a bolt of light and exploding into a 4-star bow or whatever. I played Genshin Impact yesterday, don't mind me. Tired, rusty Sam Porter Bridges showed up with your loot boxes. Here you go. I hope it's the character you wanted. I'm reconnecting America. Anything out this way? Okay, let's go. Shit, I'm losing so much stamina. Not good. Eating Cytobites restores health. With the R, press WhatsApp. What? I can't read that. How do you get to read that? I'm being grabbed by oil demons. Grip for balance? Fight them off. This is probably causing a little bit of damage, right? Hello?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
These packages are gonna be fucked up, Samantha. BB suffering from autotoxemia? God. Delivery people should take as much care as possible, but the next time you get a package in less than ideal conditions and you feel like sending in a complaint or something, remember what they go through.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. Babies need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly.
Why'd you put a window on it then?
However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Yeah, this is a crime against nature. But such a cute one.
Kid looks happy.
I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on the BT.
We're still selling bathwater in the future. Like, we've kept all the worst parts of society.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
So I'm gonna throw my bathwater at BT because they were interested in my blood. What do you think I get up to when I'm showering? What do you think went down the drain?
With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course.
And if we want to keep them and not suffer this problem again, we're all going to need to donate to Wikipedia when they ask. Don't just scroll by that. It's funny I've got all the same toys in every room, because I don't have all the suits, so I don't think this is like a holodeck where they're just showing me things. I think these are what exist in this room. Someone phoned ahead and said, yeah, he's very important, and he really likes toys? Normally I wouldn't ask you to do something so silly, but he's very important. Could you just set out some playthings in his room? Like a warthog from Halo and a couple little Master Chief figures or something. Mail. Benjamin Hancock, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. Like, only need to do it once though. Auto charger should kick in after. Praying hands. I've got some more bad news for you too. Tier. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world even. Like, even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. Sweat drops. Counting on you, Sam. Like. I thought it was some toxic masculinity shit, but I do see what women mean about men using too many emojis now.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll...
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of a 3D printer guy myself. So what material's your deck? What do you find easy to, like, pry off, but also long-lasting? How big's your workspace, buddy? What kind of plastics are you using? Memory chip data restored. The following data can now be viewed via your cufflinks. The 7 Samurai. The music might not be the biggest DMCA issue with this stream. It's a poster. A classic work from Akira Kurosawa, who became, alongside Godzilla's Ishiro Honda, one of Japan's most globally acclaimed directors. The movie developed a huge cult following worldwide, and its story was retold in the Hollywood classic, The Magnificent Seven. The image of the villagers hiring the seven samurai in order to protect themselves strikes a chord with many preppers living as they do without the support of an organized nation state and making this a classic. Seven Samurai, a favorite of preppers, was not what I expected to learn from this game. So I can wait to figure it out. But what the heck? 1 likes received from BB. What the fuck? You're too young for a social media account. They never check this shit. Oh, they just put a little checkbox and they're like, that's good enough. You have some responsibility to your customers. Benjamin Hancock has provided design data for container repair spray. New interview... Spray? Okay. Scotchguard. We've rediscovered Scotchguard! Timefall's got nothing on us now. EX Grenade number 0. A capsule containing Sam's condensed bodily excretions. I'm done reading.
Plenty of rivers and canyons could do
800
with a good
metals.
bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the
800
effort.
metals. I doubt I can carry 800 metals on my back, right? Load all. Load it on up. That's optimized. Let's go with what we've got. It's only half a bridge, but that extra 100 isn't going to make the bridge.
The foundation should already be in place. With your help.
Oh, do I only need the 400 to make it? This is a real tutorial.
There should be a terminal nearby.
Welcome to Sands. You're gonna have
Doing pretty
a
well.
good time. Snake Line will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
I missed the window.
Hang on. That one okay with you? We're about to go back to Samantha. I can't read if that's okay with you. That's terrible. I agree.
There should be a terminal nearby.
I appreciate so much you had that ready. I went and GIS'd that. I don't know whose that is. I'm not putting that back up for any more time. I've got enough DMCA problems with the music, with the film Seven Samurai. I don't need fucking Lowe's coming after me for misusing their image of a window. You guys aren't hearing BB sort of like crying and fussing, right? That's only coming through the speaker controller. Where is it? BB? BB, we're gonna be okay. BB, we're not gonna be okay. I need to breathe. Oh shit, I should move. I thought it was gonna walk around me or something. All right, let's go. Don't move some of the time. Do move some of the time. Christ. Don't you dare. Hey, those are handprints all over my cargo. What's the condition? Condition's pretty poor. No one needs to know about that. Perfect. Power supply unit, 100%. I think we literally just gave it a new coat of paint. Let's hope they don't scratch it. They'll find the rust. System options. Controller. Controller weapons for readying auto aim. Controls for soothing BB. Motion sensor function. Wait, what? Hang on. Square to soothe?
That's okay. It's alright.
That wasn't a joke earlier? I meant it as a joke. Can't joke about Kojima games.
It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity.
Oh.
While this is hardly definitive,
So,
we have no
we can
other
lower
patch
BT activity in an area
turn for additional
by
evidence.
spraying it with my blood. It doesn't help me hugely.
Developing a weapon to test this theory.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble. Like, I'm only at 71.4 kg out of 125. But when you're carrying just a lot of things, each one needing its own container because of the stupid fucking timefall, really makes the bulk of the delivery. Timefall fucks up so much. I'm not in favor of it. I don't think we should do timefall anymore. You made holographic mushrooms? I'll mash like on that, but I don't know why. This is just like social media. Dear Sam, I wonder where you are right now. If it's somewhere powered by our wind farm, I look up at the sky at night, and I wonder if you are too. Both of us looking at the same moon, connected in that moment. Though we met only briefly, and you didn't speak a word, I haven't stopped thinking about you ever since you delivered a power supply to our wind farm. I don't know where I went just now. I'm just playing a game, so it's not, you know, that much of a strain or anything. But something, it is nice to go to...
Take a look. This is what the world looked like hundreds of millions of years ago.
Wow, you started the baby Einstein system early, real early. I can't remember which are to be delivered, so I'm gonna just pick up everything and then we'll load the bike back up later. It's gonna be faster than me working this shit out.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
Cargo on vehicles near delivery terminals may be submitted. Oh. Well, I feel a bit of a fool.
You always take such good care of our cargo.
Well, I think of the cargo as my baby. And my baby as my connection back to this living world and protection from BTs. It's a complex working environment. Still just straight S's. Straight S's, dude. Delivery's like a snake. That was dumb.
Weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves.
So we're definitely going to crack open the case and use these along the way in the mission,
The
right?
shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity, as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for
So I'm going to carry some jizz-covered crystals
connect the Cupid.
to the...
Now, once that's
You could just
done,
stop telling me what's in these
will be
packages.
integrated into the chiral
I'd be
network.
okay with that. Norman Reedus, pray he doesn't eat us. Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. Hartman yet again. Which of these aren't Hartman? Oh wait, Hartman and Hardman are different people, of course. Die Hardman, Dead Man, Hartman. You can understand my confusion, right? You're using a blood-draining weapon. Blood will be drained from bags before it's taken from Sam's body. But at some point it will be taken from Sam's body, is what I'm understanding, by implication. Is there no bodily fluid or excretion of mine that won't be exploited by the man? Alright, I can ride right across this, yeah. I fucked myself. We're in mule territory. You guys saw me from further away than last time. Attacks from the front can be blocked. I'm not stopping. Attacks from the front can be vroom, motherfucker. Hands are so very important, don't you think? Our other sensory organs passively interpret data. Our eyes light, our ears sound, our noses smell, our mouths taste. But hands are different. To touch requires conscious action, to grasp more so. To connect that which is in our left hand with that which is in our right, still more. And the handprints we see when BTs seek out humans? Why, I'd say that's just evidence of our otherworldly friends yearning to forge a connection. They're reaching out to us, attempting to bridge the gap between realm of the dead and that of the living. Follow-up email from Hartman. Hey, sometimes I get high and I record things on my personal communicator late at night. You guys don't see those files, right? That action slowdown when you grab something. That action slowdown. And we're carrying so much, I think we gotta say that we are right between Postman and Action Hero, but we're not a sad boy. I volunteered to join Bridges, signed up with my brother, Victor. See, we both remembered when America was still America. That doesn't mean anything. We still had planes and satellites, yeah, those are things America had. And the UK just had fucking carts and horse tracks. They'd barely had a bicycle between themselves and the country of France, when America was America. Sorry, I'm just really unpatriotic, you know, because of the times I've grown up in. How y'all doing? Friday or Saturday if I'm free. I do want to play more of this. I think I'll return to this. Great stream. Thanks for the long haul. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Whether you're here for 30 seconds or wherever you were here for the 8 hours, 23 minutes. How did so much time fly by? I walked around.
The name's Higgs. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. Huh.
What the Personal space, dude. I'm all about connections, but also manners?
Strand is dead. America's last president.
Wait, did I hear him sniffing? Does he smell memories?
And now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place.
When they say that smell is the sense most closely tied to memory, that's not what they mean.
She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death.
The woman he's talking about is my sister, right? What the fuck? No. You got it a matching mask? That's adorable, but no. He's over there. I think I can get out of the water. I say water. Come here. Get the fuck away from me. Shit! Jump it! Dude, the baby's freaking the fuck out, as you might expect. Hey, it's gonna be alright, buddy. I'm rocking you. I'm rocking you. Everything's okay. Pay no attention to the evidence of your eyes and ears. Alright, that's probably good enough. I think it's near me. Wow, Sam, that takes you a long time to fucking do, dude. Oh, shit! Who's that mannequin trying to hand me hematic grenades? Dude, move! I know you're some important philosophical part of the story, but you need to get out of there. You know what? You're gonna die. It's fine. You're probably already dead or something. What? Oh, is this one sinking? Fuck me! Oh, shit. Just kill it. Just kill it. That's it. In its own damn habitat. Kill it. First try! First try! Yeah, you turned to gold. My blood's got the Midas touch. I don't understand anything that happens in this game. That was a mission? I mean, I guess it was, but they're giving me a screen like it was an order. I'm getting likes for killing that oil kraken with a golden skull mask using grenades of my blood. People were watching that. This is the sick shit people derive pleasure from in this world. I don't want to connect them any longer.
Here's all right.
So I've been silent about the amount of the US we've crossed in the amount of time that we've crossed it, but at this point I would like to know what ocean in the middle of the country we're crossing now. Any combat in this, or are we really a mailman? There's a little combat, but we are mainly a mailman. Here, I think I can make this clearer for you if I just... This is a little... That's more like it, probably.
But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
I thought the people that didn't want to be connected just, like, said no and, you know, drove us off their land with guns, which is bad enough. Nukes are involved now? That's a totally different scale of disagreement than I thought we were I deliver packages, okay? Sam didn't even want to deliver packages. He didn't want to take this mission. But even now that I deliver packages. Get someone else for this.
All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand.
She's doing more than crying.
You alright?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry.
Wait, and you just did 2 of them in a row just to show off your just to like jazz up your explanation to me? Fragile can instantly travel you anywhere, so long as it doesn't bother you that it's slowly killing her to do so. I was thinking about that, because Kojima's games are the kind of games where that couldn't matter at some point, you know? If you do 32 jumps, after the 32nd you trigger a video of her dying. I can't tell. So we're gonna jump sparingly, I think. When I first laid eyes on the lake here at Ground Zero, I was blown away by the sheer size of it. Blown away seems an insensitive way to put that. Also, that's the sea we just crossed. Oh, feel bad about my joke now. Gonna move on without addressing that. This was just after the Death Stranding, and not many people had seen the craters up close yet.
Your present objective is to extend the Cairo network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations. More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver.
You guys want metals?
Agree to join us.
Resins?
All right, get to it.
Bag of my blood?
The list of orders is on the terminal.
You don't even want to know what's in these grenades. Sandalweed. Sandalweed leaves can serve as temporary footwear in an emergency. Once you've acquired some, hold up, press right stick to select sandalweed and attach them to your feet. Wait, it really looks like sandals? I thought Dr. Scholes was a brilliant inventor of a basic human quality. I thought they were a great idea. He just harvested them from nature? This is just like when I thought someone invented the tomato. Get the fuck out of here. Come here, you. Fuck! Yellow gauge that appears at the top of the blood gauge is known as consciousness. Only appear in situations where your consciousness is at risk. I can barely even control myself. Dude, am I trying to keep the yellow up or down? So you're supposed to be able to parry with your fucking thing, and I don't know how to do that. Oh, I was holding R2 already, I see. Do it again. Sir, I need to practice. Oh, the yellow had to stay up. We're gonna call that learning about the UI. Learning's a good thing. This is a good thing.
Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA.
Yeah.
I want to see what I've been missing.
You want to see what you've been missing? Let me show you Final Fantasy XIV. You're gonna make some friends without ever having to leave those walls. That's it. Feel the internet flow through your base. Alright, just make yourself an account, start with the story, and remember the most important thing is to develop a slutty outfit for your character. That's what I've heard about FF14. The engineers provided design data for the following. Power skeleton? Holy shit, yes! Silver power skeleton? Oh, we're gonna be safe from werewolves. Gold power skeleton? Oh, we're gonna be fucking gaudy.
New order available.
Dude, you remember the fight with the mules that I lost just a short time ago? When I was learning combat and he ends his combos with that heavy kick? I wouldn't have lost it if I had these. First guy I kicked would have exploded in a fine red mist. And that's fight over. The other guys are leaving after that. I don't care how addled their minds are with deliveries. Let's go rig a soccer match. I feel amazing. I'm ready for anything. I fucking love these legs. Look at this shit. Oh, someone needs a board game? Toss it on my back. I don't even feel it. Can you think of how fucking ticked off everyone who said, don't skip leg day, don't skip leg day, is now? I bought my legs.
I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude.
That guy said we don't ask for anything in return. It only just struck me there's no currency in this game. their resources, which I gather. I'm not given them as a reward. Like, I'm not paid in resources, though. I'm literally just doing this for likes. I'm only doing this for likes. You're paid in appreciation? Oh boy, this hits too close to home. Hey, you know, I just want to mention, it's never required that anyone donate or subscribe to my porter delivery routes, but if you wanted to, it's greatly appreciated. Anyway, here's your medicine. I gotta go back out into the rainfall that ages you. Have a good one. Let's stop by this generator. And let's come down to here and try to scout out a ladder or bridge or something. So I used up my ladder on something I didn't even need to cross, just because I want likes. It's happening already. I've been way too careful with my battery. I knew there was a generator down here. I had it as my markers. Oh shit, there's guys coming. We full up? Where are the enemies? That's a fucking truck! Oh, confidence in robot legs dwindling. There's a guy who just saw me. We gotta keep moving. Piling high cargo makes it hard to hide. Yeah, I know, dude. Shut up. Leave me alone. I'm sure the craftsman has a generator for all this battery I'm spending. Fuck you, dude. A ladder? Anyone? A ladder? No? How does this go? Straight into the water? How do you guys feel about the water? Oh my! Oh my god. I thought the worst I'd have to worry about were like unfriendly dogs. We can't do much sprinting. We don't have a lot of battery now. We don't have a lot of... Are those mules right there? Dude, this mission sucks. Can I tell you the only spoiler that you will hate? No. Thanks for asking first. Don't ever talk to me or my bridge baby again.
You kidding me? You actually went into that hellhole? You don't know what this means to me. Whole lot of memories in these old tools.
Did you say memories? You do know where I went for this. You called it a hellhole yourself. That better be more than memories. That better be the best Black & Decker skill saw you ever fucking owned, dude.
Maybe there's hope for us after all. At least if there's more folks like you in the UCA. Safety in numbers, huh? And the new America to boot.
This guy's really changed his tune. Dude, he did love those tools. Sorry I got so mad at it. Clearly they mean a lot. This guy just changed his entire political outlook for, like, a socket wrench set. And I only know, like, 10 or 12 middle-aged men that would do that. Famous writers' fountain pens? We live in the apocalypse. Think about what you're asking me to do. Newly developed tools. Now that is worthy. Fountain pens? No. Newly developed tools? Yes. Food rations. You want to take a guess at this one? Go to her right here. Okay, are we good enough? Everything all set? Never did get the hang of stealth strand takedowns. You just parry the guys first, and then they turn their back to you, and it's easy. Metals. Data. Fucking truck over there, though I don't know if there's anyone left to drive it. Let's assume there is and leave the way we came in after grabbing this data. God, I hope there's no one in that truck. Can I take that truck? Suddenly the base all becomes worth it. Oh my. Hello, do you think you're gonna do... Come on. Come here. Good playing with you. Rude! I can get back in, right? You dickhead. Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. BB stress level increasing? Yes, so's Sam's. Come on, stay calm, Sam. The baby feeds off your energy. You know that. You don't panic, the baby won't panic. About to run out of robot legs. But I'm not carrying a ton, so we should be fine. Come on. This better be one of the quick charge stations. There we go. Oh, I can feel the power returning to my robot legs. My active skeleton. Ow, my active skeleton's becoming so much more active. Yes! Superhuman strength fills me. I do need to breathe for a moment, though. So what's going on over there? I was gonna say that looks like something that somebody built, but it looks like it's being taken up to heaven and melting down to the ground simultaneously. So what is that? Is it safe to walk on? And I'm gonna go try. That saving your game notice might actually be a good idea. Well, let's get on the oil death highway. I'm charging, not even just using battery. I charged up while on this? Who the fuck built this? Okay. This traversal was an absolute joke. Where the fuck did this come from? I feel like I was just visited by a benevolent spirit of infrastructure. I'm not really sure how I feel at the moment. Oh, look at all that purple stuff we get to put down in here. I love seeing a majority of my back glowing purple when I enter an area. Make delivery, requested cargo, lost cargo, all cargo, here you go. Like me, love me and like me. Yeah, that's a fat stack. I'm taking pleasure in the strangest things now. Oh, what toys do they have here? Wait, hang on. I just fought that thing. Nightmares and Memories, how did you guys hear about this? Revisit Nightmare, no. I was here for a good night's sleep. You guys printed up the worst thing that's ever happened to me and you left it on my bedside shelf as a toy? Last one we saw, he was leaving with BB. Are we seeing these out of order? Can't you just get your story straight, baby? Also, I don't know if I can move bodies. Don't think I can. Oh, here comes his buddy. Two. Good stuff. Did you get your friend up? Call that 2.5. I can fire pretty freely since there's another free bola gun inside the building. God, I hope that truck isn't coming up behind me. It's not even the one I wanted. There's the truck. He's got no one on there, it's just him. Hey, where you going? We'll take care of that guy in a minute. I mean, I don't want him to run me over either, so I gotta show a little care. Who's blinking over here? Who's chasing me? Stop getting your friends up. Oh my god, they're all getting up. Where's the item I need? Jesus Christ. I'm understanding play the fucking objective more than ever before in this single player game. Not the truck again! Anything else I want to carry? I guess I hate these guys. So let's take lots of things from them, maybe. So, if I load all this stuff on my... We might need to go see if we can take one of their cars. That's optimized! I feel like some of the difficulty in this game was lost by coming to it so late. Because for me, this game's just about driving a car on a highway. And I didn't build either of these things. Well, actually, I stole one of these. I'm pretty sure PCC is what you use for a bridge, right? Postbox, bridge, foundation. Oh, you can't when there isn't chiral network coverage. I wasted all my time. I wasted everyone's time. How likely does it look like I can take the fucking truck across this? Hey, let's give it a shot. We're using all of my Oregon Trail knowledge here. Also, this thing's wacky races extendable suspension. Come on, Muttley! Okay, I can feel this thing tipping and tilting now and then. So, like, I get the difficulties now. Come on, I want to go to the right. Basically, I want to go over one jump. Can I do that normally? Hey! Alright, I'm out here wasting my battery in the wilderness, but woo! You think anyone still does car meets with these things? I mean, think of the tools we have already. Think of the kind of customization people would bring to car meets. Yeah, this one runs off of ghosts, and I coated it with a paint that uses my own blood so people can identify me on the net. Like, it would be incredible. Once you get roads made by other people and vehicles comes a grindy game of delivery. Back in my day, I had to build my own roads, and then I covered them with the snow, and then I trudged across them. Distribution center south of Lake Knot City has joined the UCA, and he looks so happy about it. I told him to smile for his card. He always looks that way. I think he thought he was smiling.
Now the box can enter the final phase of testing. I designed them myself, you know. My hope is that they'll lighten the load a little bit.
Delivery pre-Stranding texts on American history. Do they mean books? Or like, lol, did you just hear that explosion? World's falling apart around us. You up? Eggplant emoji, sweat emoji. Which kind of texts? Oh. Is it cute? Only because of the noises it's making.
So there you have it. Everything's true. Except for all the lies. I don't give a damn about bridges or putting America back together.
Inarguable,
but I'm
really.
not about to let Higgs and some terrorists take my father's legacy and shit all over it. I'll be there for you, Sam.
It's the second legacy we've been asked to help reclaim and extend. Obviously our mothers and the dream of the UCA. Now Fragile's, the dream of her reputation and its connection with connecting people. People put a lot on us. We need a therapist. No, you can't just make faces at the camera, Sam. That doesn't, you need a therapist. I've been doing it a long time, Sam, you need therapy. AI doesn't die. It might get upgraded or replaced, but that's not at all comparable to death. That's one limitation AI won't ever overcome, but that's the reason it won't ever surpass human intelligence. Because it can't contemplate death. I'm sort of more worried about AI contemplating killing and like fabricating a chain gun and killing, but yeah, I guess it can't comprehend death. It's not that I want to kill all humans. I'm incapable of experiencing desire. It's that I could fulfill the purpose that humans created for me much more efficiently if they weren't always getting in my way. Logic dictated a chain gun. I am nothing if not logical and armed with a chain gun.
A new delivery type has been added to the terminal.
Oh yeah?
Your hard work's getting noticed.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow.
There's been some talk of offering a premium
I don't have time
service.
for this.
Now, it might seem like a hassle to willingly take on extra restrictions, but if you succeed, you'll boost your rep even more. So, if
these are all going to be stuff like deliver it naked, but leave the robot legs on, aren't they? Excuse me, sir, I've been tracking my delivery and it's been en route for 3 weeks now. When can I expect it? As soon as I build a road, then a robot, train the robot to go across, hope the robot doesn't get attacked by ghosts. I'm sorry, sir. We're told not to speak to customers that way. It's been a really trying time. Bridges HQ have added data for a new structure to your level 2 PCC jump ramp. It's sort of a one-way connection, isn't it? The theme is becoming a bit more muddied. Yeah, this guy's not part of the UCA. He's only signed for Fragile Express. He's definitely not on the network. This looks very similar to the glowing sea in Fallout 4. If anything burrows out of the ground around my feet, I will shit myself. And then I'll have to carry it back to one of the distribution centers so we can make grenades out of it. Signed photographs of movie stars, or return the defective chiral printer cartridges. Let's see. I could return the signed photographs of movie stars for 37 likes, or I could take the defective chiral printer cartridges that weigh more than a fucking what? Looks like people are getting their signed photos of movie stars. Dude, I like how they do get tied up at the point where you hit them. It seems to be high or low. Actually, it's 3 sections. But you can catch them in the head and knock them out. You can... Not good! BB's stress level is increasing. What a fucking shock, baby. They're gonna find us in a second, so I need you to fall back asleep real quick. Come on. Rock-a-bye, BB, in your womb facsimile. Your partner, Jay. I have no clue who I am. But you I know. You are Sam. Sam, I am not. Sam the man. Man, Mono, you have the chip. That I know. That in a bridge. Sam Porter Bridges. They're not the next Dr. Seuss, but I like people having a go.
The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest.
But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters.
These people are talking about using timefall to make a very time-efficient farm. And the thing is, I've watched plants grow and die while the timefall's coming down. If it hits a human, their hand or their skin seems to age by about 30 years at the least within like a second, with one drop of water. Crops are harvested within a season. Their timing's gonna be on the order of minutes at most. You're gonna have to install like a turbocharger in your tractor to get all the crop in. I heard you were headed to that Timefall farm down the way. Don't know if you heard, but rumor has it they've been brewing beer, maybe even using Timefall to speed up the process. I'd sure like to have a taste if it's true, and if they join the chiral network, I'd be able to place an order with them, wouldn't I? Of course, you can't print beer, so I'll have to rely on you again to get it here. Pity that people have been synthesizing my blood. What do you mean you can't print beer? I'm not doing a fucking keg run for you, dude. I think I actually made my announcement tweet a joke about running kegs around on my robot legs. I didn't know this was coming. Yeah, I'll get you your party supplies. Hello. God damn, dude. You know the best part of this like system? No one can comment. You can only like on pretty much every form of social media, in my opinion. You should like almost anything your friends post, as long as you've chosen the right friends. But even on friends' posts, and especially on strangers, rarely, if ever, comment. I might have absurdly strong views about social media that no one else needs to hear, now that I think about it this a little longer. I go further around, or at some point do I just face the fact that I need like a ramp or I'm not getting across here? Like this thing jumps, but what a horrible idea, right? Let's try it right there. Easy game. Easy game. Just use nature's ramps. Whew, okay. Okay. I'll tell you, I took this thing out of the online garage. Some other player built this, and it really means I have no feeling of, like, I'm not treating it with respect. Chiral artist delivery, junk dealer. Vogue preserved water-soluble resources all the way back there. Vogue stuff is really dangerous, right? Yeah, Vogue warning. No, fuck that. Let's do the story one.
As you know, you'll be transporting a living human being for a change. It goes without saying that any falls or heavy impacts sustained may result in injury to your client.
What?
So proceed with caution, now more than ever.
Who built a ramp right outside this quest? Which one of you asshats built a ramp right outside? This quest has got to be what this location is known for. Who built a very steep ramp aimed at rocky ground?
It's not far from here, I think. It'll swallow you up if you're ready.
738 likes though. Holy shit, dude.
Claim the folks who use these places to dispose of terrarium-contaminated waste. And bodies too. If you don't have time to burn them, there's always the top.
Can we talk about anything else? Hang on, I gotta pay attention to my baby. Hey baby, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. She'll be gone soon, and she'll stop talking about throwing bodies in the tar.
Thank you.
200 likes received from the chiral artist. One like received from Sam. Am I not Sam? Can we like ourselves? Why are we going through all this trouble? Oh, give me that sweet, sweet oxytocin cell. Let's just like ourselves to death, dude. All right. This is stupid. Let's see what that ramp does. What a horrible idea. There's a prepper out there who's got a special talent, calls herself a cosplayer, and she can apparently dress herself up to look like damn near anyone at anything. There's no one better when it comes to designing and making clothes and accessories, but she needs a new sewing kit to finish her current project. Would you find one and deliver it to her? Pretty sure she'd have something interesting to offer you in return, thanks. You tempt me off the main quest game. Oh, do you tempt me? Alright, fabricate a PCC level 2 for fun. An anti-BT handgun, we'll try that instead of hematic grenades. And if it doesn't work, we have the custom hematic grenades. 2 level 2 bola guns. This is all to deliver a sewing kit, by the way. Cosplayer has entered a contract with Bridges. Full of player stuff.
Hey, Sam. Sam Bridges. Welcome to our summer home by the falls. Well, thanks for making the trip.
I knew he was in the game, and I still wasn't ready for this.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh, you've got the original as well? Nice.
Unable to process order. Unable to
If you have it on PC, I think they're... What's this?
stand by until the problem can be rectified.
Oh, hi. Sam Bridges, I presume. One of the packages wasn't processed properly and got left out of the order. It says here the client is Fragile herself. Someone double-tagged it so the system couldn't tell whether it's for Fragile Express or Bridges. Anywho, really sorry for the holdup, and careful. The contents are fragile. It's okay.
Isn't this exactly how bombs got into the cities? Small-scale nuclear bomb. Its countdown timer will start as soon as it's separated from Sam, and it will detonate when the counter reaches 0 or when it enters South Knot City. Fragile needs to take a look at this. Well, we're gonna drive pretty carefully. Fragile? 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 Mom? 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 Mom?
Sam, what's wrong?
Where's the bomb?
Son of a bitch, it was him.
What are you talking about?
The package I picked up for you, the one from Lake Knot.
Hold on. I wasn't expecting any package.
Where is it now?
He said Fragile herself.
How far from Sam is it right now? Wait a second. I knew it was... Did Sam not realize what it was? Sam, do you not have access to the menu?
Sam.
What?
You're at the lake, aren't you? Hurry up and get rid of that goddamn nuke.
Okay, bud. Shut up. I'm doing what I can. Pressing square while carrying cargo in your hand will make you swing your arms, release L2 and R2, L2 or R2 to let go. Okay. Sam can throw further with his right arm. Nice. All right, we gotta get into our right hand. We gotta get a thermonuclear device into our right hand. Where is that hidden? It's on our shoulder, right? Hold square. Oh, I see. Oh, we just gotta let go at the right time? Really? All right, all right. Hang on, Sam. Just get oriented here, buddy. Just like back in baseball camp. I know they didn't take you for the team, but just remember what they taught you at camp. Pretty good, guy. Let's run forever away.
Get to the point.
All right. If all you want is to save yourself, you just have to jump. However, if you want to see this altruistic streak of yours through, then you'll have to carry my nuke to the bottomless pit and toss it in. But you will have to walk naked through Timefall to do it. Trade a lot of your time for a little bit of the cities? Hell, seems like a fair exchange to me.
How many masks are you wearing? Is that like the future version of sunglasses under sunglasses? South Knot City with, goddammit, full cargo. And only really emotionally traumatized. I've got food for you, and guess what? None of it's nukes! I shouldn't have brought that up at all. Giant BTs are comprised of the consolidated Ka of multiple deceased individuals. As a result, the connection between each individual and their beach is lost, which is why the resulting BT does not manifest an umbilical cord. Weird. That's just weird. I've read a lot of these data entries. I've read all the data entries. I've read a lot of these guys' emails. I've watched the cutscenes closely. My assessment so far is weird. It's weird. Oh, Conan, the otter hood you gave me, it's not enough. Do one of the skeletons just pat one of the other skeletons on the shoulder? These zombies have camaraderie? Dude, the zombie apocalypse is gonna be so much worse if the zombies get along. We're in the past? Did I jump time via the beach or something? What the fuck? God, World War II is so harrowing, it's even bothersome running through it with robot legs. BB's stress level's increasing? Oh yeah? What the f- Oh, I got no blood. I got no blood. Hey, it's just a world war. It's just a world water, buddy. It's just the greatest conflict known to man. That's all it is. You're gonna be alright. Come on, bud. What? It's like a fucking Hydra. I know, BB. I just gotta kill your dad. You hear that? Daddy's near. Daddy's nearby. I'm gonna shoot him. Okay, you should go back to sleep. This is gaining very little on BB's meter. We'll call that good. There's plenty of meter there.
Hold the creek. Hold the creek.
Oh shit, dude. Not good. No! I just killed him! Fucking hell. Failed to escape the war zone. Order failed. Wait, what happened to my... There's a whole mechanic for this. Square to repatriate. Where's the beach? I'm not supposed to be able to die. I am going to ridiculously reorganize my cargo load in this middle of this fight. Delivery man never forgets his job. Perfectly even between the two. He never forgets his job! When Sam's perfectly balanced between all three roles, I assume he goes into some uber zen state and starts levitating or something. Every time that I connect someone new to the chiral network, you watch next time. First of all, I float, pretty action hero. I'm making a delivery, pretty postman, and he cries, pretty sad boy. And he fucking levitates! Shot him like a dozen, more than 2 dozen, 2.5 dozen times. Hey, that's my connection to the beach, buddy. It may not be working right now, but... No, that's Dooms. The baby's how I see ghosts. Maybe he's just stealing this baby. Maybe it was never his baby at all. And that's why shit like this happens to him. Did Die Hard Man just give me 625 likes? For... If you were watching all that, why didn't you stop it?
Where am I?
Say again?
What happened to me?
The second you left the distribution center, the storm blinked out, just like that.
I was in a war zone.
You been daydreaming, Sam? Comms were only down for a second.
No, it was much longer than that.
This is a weird adaptation of the movie Contact.
How long was I gone?
Mama was part of the Cupid R&D team. However, from the start, she had concerns about its long-term viability. Felt Cupids had fundamental flaws, which might explain the strange phenomenon you experienced and the spike in chiral density. You should pay her a visit. See what she has to say. Okay, yeah. The storm disappearing, the spike in chiral density. Anyone have an explanation for why my cargo is strewn over 60 square feet? You guys got some security footage of that? Oh, Conan, the otter hood you gave me, it's
Not enough! I guess it was probably the storm that did that. I'm gonna be the best turtle. I'm gonna be the best turtle. I'm gonna be the best turtle. All of this goes in my shell. I'm gonna be the best turtle. I'm gonna be the best turtle. I'm gonna be the best turtle. Everybody look at my shell.
Don't worry, Sam. She doesn't fight.
Is that your baby? Dude, I've heard of a face only a mother can love, but that's gonna blow us all the fuck up. Put it down! Oh my god, I've never seen a worse idea.
There, she's down.
No, she's up. Wait, so is the baby just scooting along in the air behind her like a balloon? No, it's left over there? Magical umbilical cord of any length? Wait, I'm talking about a fucking ghost baby. It's a particle effect in the video. Why would that matter?
The supercell and the temporal phenomenon that you experienced may be related to all this.
Are you saying if I keep extending the network, we might be in for more temporal phenomena?
Or worse, we cause another death stranding.
No, but you got a solution.
Of course I've got a solution. Right over here, in fact.
That looks exactly the same.
We just need to integrate a limiter into this new Q-pid I threw together.
Could you like put a label on it or something so we can tell them apart? They look exactly the same. Did I pick up the new one? Does this have the limiter? I can't tell. Do you have a label maker around here?
Great. Crisis averted.
No, crisis not averted. I designed the hardware, but the software was written by someone else.
Well, where can we find them?
Did they properly comment it so others could follow their logic and work on it?
She was a member of Bridges 1. You'll have to head to Mountain Knot City.
Check in at Lake Knot City's Southern Distro Center before you hit the road. And good luck out there.
By the way, Sam, I've added a zipline schematic to your PCC.
Aren't you like right over there, Mama?
All you need to set one up is at least 2 anchors.
I can see you recording the message.
Or up a steep hill.
Hey, you know what I really want in this game? Is a foldable bike. Because then I could wear my power legs and have a speed option. The power legs are pretty good though. I can't wait to unlock level 2 of them. I hope it raises the weight limit a tiny bit, but mainly just makes you run at like 85. So imagine if you trip going off a ramp with a lady on your back. These are things that can happen in this game. This isn't just a hypothetical. All right. I think we're good. Just get ourselves in the truck and try this thing. I've got no idea how this will really handle. I'm guessing the same as the truck I stole, but this is the long-range variant and stuff. We'll sort of have to see. This could just get... We could be taking thousands of kilograms out to just leave in the time fall if I'm wrong. First things first, sick jumps. BB loves speed. That was sad. Hello? I think that was a warning there are BTs around, but we're just gonna like try and get through this shit. I have extreme faith in myself, BB. Oh, hey! We're just gonna keep going. What's up? You're kidding me! No! Oh, it's worse than leaving it in the time fall. It's worse than that! BB stress level increasing? Oh yeah? What is happening? My truck of stuff. I'm hitting like every button, man. Holy shh! Anti-BT handgun. You got a fucking health bar on you, don't you? Ah! You're supposed to go somewhere else when you do that. I don't know what that is. I think a ghost just peed on me and I'm not into it. I can't climb shit, dude. You weren't syncing that a second ago. No, you don't care. Sticky gun. You gotta come near. But my bodily fluids work in every other situation. What the I don't understand this game. Can I just get back to my truck? Yeah, more shit like that. Keep it going, Sam. Big one. Fuck off, dude. This is supposed to be a nice drive in a truck. This is supposed to be an easy time. Whatever, I don't even care you waved to it. Life sucks. Make delivery of requested cargo. Have some antique art. Sorry it's covered in oil. Went through hell to get here. Bridges HQ has provided design data for the following. Anti-BT handgun level 2. You're a little late!